See, I'm the only candidate in this race that can talk from experience about a question like that in the Pell Grants, because I have 2 children. I have a daughter who graduated from Roger Williams University 2 years ago, and I have a son who graduated from Worcester Polytech 4 years ago, and then he went on to Brown University for a master's degree. I know how much these colleges cost, and then I know what the burden is on the students, because obviously my children, my kids, they're young adults now, they have a lot of friends that same age. And I remember very well being at the Roger Williams graduation in 2009. I said to my wife, this is a happy time. Students were coming down with their diplomas. I said, this is a happy time, but this is a sad time too, because as excited as they are, many of these kids aren't going to find jobs. And that we found that to be true with my daughter's friends. My daughter, it took her almost a year to find a job, and her friends to find jobs. So the bottom line is, this comes down to creating an opportunity to grow jobs. And how do you do that? Well, we need tax reform. We need regulatory reform. We need a robust energy policy in this country, and we need real strong health care policy. In healthcare, we know that we need, all Americans should have the ability to have health insurance, but we don't want to kill American businesses at the same time. So it just comes down to a difference of philosophy. How do we fix that? We have, right now, the Affordable Health Care Act is a job impediment. If you talk to, and some people will say, well, that's just political rhetoric. Well, if you talk to some of the business leaders, they'll tell you that they're afraid of that right now, so they're not hiring. If you own a business with 48 people, and in March they're telling you if you're over 50, you have to provide health insurance. Well, are you going to hire, even though you need 4 more, it's going to put you up to 52. Are you going to hire right now? Well, this is what I'm getting back. That, no, we're not hiring. So we need to bring jobs back to America. We need to bring jobs back to Rhode Island. It's a high unemployment rate, and but there are ways we can fix it. But we'll never fix anything if Republicans and Democrats can't get together to work together. That's why I tell you, I'm a moderate Republican. I'm someone that can sit down at the table, like my friend Scott Brown from Massachusetts, who's an old basketball friend of mine. He can sit down and work with, he's a Republican, he can sit down and work with Democrats. I can't. There's some Democrats that can't sit down at the table to reach across, and there's some Republicans that can't. We need people that can work together. If you and I had a problem we needed to face, we could sit down here, map it out, come up with a solution to that problem for the best interest of whatever group that we're trying to help. So that's what it's all about. And we need to have the Republicans and Democrats check their egos at the door. It's time we work together in this country, because it's about your generation. It's about the generation of the students graduating now, next year, or the year after. We have to create jobs for them.